bone of my sword. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades. And so, as I pray, unlimited
likes and subscribes. Join the members. Alright, I don't have an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more Honkai Star Rail Fake Collab. Hey, get up, buddy, we're going. But now we are taking Siba out to eat something. What is this? An affluent man. Alright, who are we meeting here?
いらっしゃいませ。ご注文はどうしますか？
Japanese jump scare. I keep forgetting I did that.
あら、我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
See. All the gossip here too. I'm not involved.
もう、2までってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早いのよ。お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ、英霊さん。あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。一体誰なのかしら？
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報のため教えることはできないのです。
そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
Exactly.
ところでこちらのお店の看板料理は何でしょうか？
ドリームリーフが初めてなら天かん手羽バーガーをおすすめするわ。他ではまず食べられない美味しさよ。
Hell of a thing to say considering you're comparing that to the span of the universe.
うちのパンとその他の食べ物はすべて純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。それらが育つ土壌には有害な感情が含まれていなくて。
The soil they're grown is free from harmful emotions.
ありがとうございます。
Stop, it's too real.
ではその天かん手羽バーガーを。
No need to explain. Give me the burger.
よし、100個くれ。
あ？
かしこまって。100個？本当に？
She will eat them. Just in case some of them fly away.
真面目そうに見えて、そういった一面もお持ちとは。
量も量だから少し時間をいただくわね。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。
Just bring them out in batches.
そういえば、セーバーは聖杯に何を願うつもり？
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Is it gonna be the same as the
幸運
anime?
にも勝利をつかむことができたなら。
Surely they'll make it a joke and not her actual wish.
この話は後にしましょう、マスター。サーバントが近づいてきています。
Dun dun dun. Surely it's Robert. Feet.
バーガーを2つ、それからスーサ水を2本。
ソーサジュース。
これでいいかしら？
ええ、ですが落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。すぐそこにサーバントがいます。
It's hilarious for Grail servants because they want to fight, but then the main character and Robin are like besties. So like invisible arrow.
お久しぶりね。
Hola.
ナオツガールさん、こちらが先ほど話した信頼できる友人よ。
マスターのご友人でしたか？
We literally saved the world together. She also helped me throw trains at people.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Incoming express! Disorderly noise!
Her brother. Long story.
店主さん、こちらのお二人のお題は私が持つわ。それから静かに食事ができるよう手配をお願いできないかしら。
Oh god, she doesn't know we ordered 100 burgers.
弾ませてもらうから。
料理を持っていくとき以外邪魔が入らないようにしておくわ。
そちらのサーバントさん、少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、こちらもロビンさんを守るために 相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
Bold claim from a servant who doesn't have shit going on.
我々は今聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと
We
確
got
信
a
できない
vent over here.
この手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
Let's just try to get along first.
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するならお腹いっぱい食べてからでも遅くないでしょ。
If you got 100 burgers ready quick.
とりあえず食事にしよう。
賛成です。こんなに注文していたの？
She's having the black and white flashback of what she just said. I can do the eating sounds.
お腹いっぱいになって二人とも落ち着いたみたい。やっぱり
Dinner
食
table
事の
really is
席
the
は
best
話し合
place
い
for
の場にぴったりね。
diplomacy. That's amazing.
気にしないで。空腹が満たされた人の幸せそうな笑顔を見るのが大好きなだけだから。
Gorman
そ
herself.
れにしてもあなたのサーバントって食欲旺盛なのね。セイバーさん、ピノコニーの歴史上にあなたのような
Yep,
人がいた覚
actual
えはありませ
Piniconian
ん。
person here.
それもそうでしょう。私はピノコニーの人物ではありませんから。もっと言うとあなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
Crazy.
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
Silly Robin, it means that at no point in Piniconi's history did this person appear.
私は別の世界に存在した王国
Kingdom of Britain.
ブリテンを治めていた騎士王です。ピノコニーの歴史には存在しません。そのため本来であればこの地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかったのですが、しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機
From
私と
the
同じ世
another
界から来た
world.
英霊がいます。
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。本当に歴史上の偉人が亡くなった後の魂なの？
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。また生前の逸話をもとに再現された切り札宝具を所有します。
Crazy. Crazy.
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。そのようなものが本当にこの世界に？
Oh, yes.
この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮
That's
しないでしょ
crazy.
う。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。
I know it's for the sake of Star Rail and the collab, but the idea that the Grail could just like adapt and use whatever resources necessary to even create a pseudo war to still fit within the frame of the rules is nuts.
私の体を構成している
It's
も
like
の
suddenly
は魔力ではなく
making like an air breathing creature breathe
別の基
water.
礎的な
You're
要
just
素
like,
の
oh,
ようで
gotta
す。
fix that real quick.
それからそちらのノーツガールさんはキャスターとして私よりも現状を把握しているのではないですか？
Yep, Saber knows.
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに私も驚きを隠せません。
Well, you must have done something to leave an impression on Piniconian history.
セイバーさんのように頼もしくもなければ自分の神明さえも失っています。
What?
私のような力のないサーバントがマスターのために一体何ができるというのでしょう。
Sing a duet.
ノーツガールさん。
Also, thank you for just telling us that, like, you don't have a name and thus no noble phantasm.
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において英霊の力は勝利を目指す上での絶対条件ではありません。
Just straight up just calling out Shakespeare here.
ええ、その通りだと思うわ。 前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーに伝説はあれど英雄はいないと。
No true heroes. I'll fucking fight you on that.
兄様からするとピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄もその姿は後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。それらはショーウィンドウに飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。
It's the bullshit that happened to frickin' Vlad. He came back as a spirit and he regaled himself as like the king of Wallachia and all this shit, but in truth his only real living fame was Dracula, but he hated that and so he never wanted to use it in the whole show. It was his greatest power, but he didn't want to do it.
けれど今この瞬間他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんもちゃんとここに存在している。決して誰かに脚色された商品ではないわ。マスター、慰めてくださってありがとうございます。ですが神明が封印されている以上セイバーさんは愚か他の敵からあなたを守ることすら難しい状況。
Saber's in the corner
夢を
like,
叶えるとなればなおさらです。
here's the thing too, like, this is an easy win for Saber, but Saber I don't think would attack them.
私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら聖杯に託すような願いなんて持っていないの。
Yeah. She's not fragile as you think. She's immune to crowd control sometimes.
マスター一体何を言っているのです。聖杯に託す願いがないならなぜ霊樹を受け入れ召喚人を使って私を呼んだのでしょうか。
Call it a dangerous thought.
私も最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せピノコニーを眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げようとしたわ。でもそれは失敗し贖罪の道を歩むことになった。あの儀式がもたらした影響は今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。できることなら聖杯の力でそういった方たちの傷を癒し兄様が犯した過ちを償いたかったの。
God, I cannot wait to play 2.7. But again, waiting on the voices.
でもその考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。そんな得体の知れないものに漠然とした願いを託すのは危険極まりないことだわ。誰のためであろうと私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと何も変わらない。
Oh God, Robin
ごめ
resolve.
んなさい。ピノコニーの人々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。それよりも今はオーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
I just realized me not playing 2.7 and just finishing 2.6 and then going to this in chronological order is very fitting as compared to everybody else who went on to do other shit and now has to come back to this. It's kind of like in Genshin, everybody wants me to do the Shinha quest right now because I just beat that part in Genshin, even though the Shinha quest I think came out after the third area. It's crazy, so
この
don't know
聖
what I'm
杯
gonna do
戦
with that.
争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。しかしあのオーディさんは 主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来成
Tainted
立しないは
Grail
ず
in
です。
Fate? No.
これまで幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。
You shouldn't have that memory.
ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
Just beat them all.
そうではなく皆さんで力を合わせて争いを避けたいのだけれど、私の知るオーディさんなら何があってもこういったイベントを中止しないでしょう。
Was it not that they had the memory? Was it that... It's been so long since I played. Maybe I'm not thinking of that right. Because even in the anime, like, Saber remembered Kiritsugu. She remembered Shiro's dad. Is it specifically Fate Grand Order? It's servants summoned in, like, different worlds, not Grails? Grail Wars that have the memory? I don't know. It's been so long, I'll have to look it up.
だからできるだけ多くの参加者を集めて同盟を結びたいの。この聖杯戦争の本当の目的、そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで安易に願い事をしないようにね。
That shouldn't be too hard. Half the participants are literally on the same team.
オーク家の後継者は実に優秀なようです。ですが、その同盟計画はいささか考えが甘いかと。聖杯戦争に参加している以上、きっと誰しも叶えたい願いを持っているはず。
This is hilarious. You have Happy Robin and then this crazy bitch.
また、最後の勝者が決まる前に、あなたの信頼する友人とそちらのセイバーさんが私たちに刃を向けないという保証もありません。
Very fate coded, but not Star Rail coded.
今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論他のサーバントと交渉している間に状況が変化するようであれば話は別ですが。
ブートヒルからメッセージ？ずいぶんなかったらしいな。
私のところにも届いているわ。一斉送信みたいね。
Holy Lord, what the fuck is happening? Earpoint standard heist looking for group 34. To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Boot Hill, the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of a person. This is not Boot Hill. I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Beauty! Though but a humble fugitive, it is my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. Such with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studio Theme Park. With your presence there, I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Clock Studio's theme park has transformed into a realm of poetic wonder, a paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you deign to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share. And may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors, the highest regards, and the deepest wishes. Here's to you. Salutations from yours humbly, Boot Hill. Boot Hill said something that said that Trailblazer sent a very Argenti-like post.
このメッセージ、本当にブートヒルさんからかしら。
The love of Akavilli, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it?
内容はともかく、ブートヒルさんはそもそも文字を打つのにあまり慣れていなかったと思うの。ましてや、こういった格式ばった文章となると。
Nope.
どうやら殺し合いはもう始まっているようですね。
Mutual slaughter.
やはり平和とは戦争の幕間に過ぎないのですね。いいえ、 彼は腕の立つ方だから、こんなに早く負けるなんてありえないわ。きっと誰かが彼のスマホを使って私たちをクラークフィルムランドに誘い込もうとしているんじゃないかしら。
Well, nobody got our phone and we sent a message to him.
それにしても随分と丁寧な招待状ですね。
Saber gets
さ
it.
て、
私もそう思うわ。それに今行けばブートヒルさんを助けられるかもしれない。どうかしら。
I went right into a trap. To be honest, I'm a bit on edge. Boot Hill will be fine.
私もそう信じているわ。いずれにせよ、これはブートヒルさんと手を組むきっかけとなるはずよ。
Boot Hill will be good.
十中八九、相手は罠を張っているでしょう。しかしそのリスクを負ってでも救援に向かわなければ、我々は二人の盟友を失い、以降の戦いが不利になる恐れがあります。
Who could send that? Sparkle sends messages. Silver Wolf can send messages. Rekka and Black Swan could probably
よ
do
し
it.
早速行こう。
たく、待ち合わせ場所はここで合ってるよな。あいつどこほっつき歩いてやがるんだ。いや、なんか妙だ。まさか俺らが来る前に誰かにやられちまったなんてことはねえよな。
率直に言って、あのセイバーをたやすく倒せる実力者がここにいるなら、私たちでは太刀打ちできないだろう。
With all due respect, we'd be dead as fuck.
ひょっとしたらカンパニーの人間が一緒にいるのを不審がってるんじゃないかな。それで物陰に隠れてこちらの様子を伺ってるとか。
なんだ、君たちはかつて敵同士だったのか？
In a way.
昨日の敵は今日の友だってこともある。そうだろカーボーイ。
カンパニーの人間はともかく、一緒に視線をくぐり抜けてきた俺のことは信じてくれたっていいだろ。こっちは何も企んじゃいねえ。そろそろ顔を見せたらどうだ。協力の話をしよ
う。Fucking Boot Hill.
声を張っても無駄だろう。ここに来るまでにいくつか可能性を考えはしたけど、どうやら最悪なのが当たってしまったようだ。
It has to be Sampo or Sparkle, right?
どこぞのラブリーがこの巡回レンジャーを騙そうとしてるってわけか。
Or Scott again.
おい、愛に飢えたベイビーたち、耳の穴かっぽじってよーく聞きやがれ。あんたらが何者で何を企んでるかは知らねえが、逃げられやしねえぜ。さっさと姿を見せたらどうだ。生まれ変わった時にもっと早く出てればよかったって後悔する前にな。
Dude, the Japanese version of this game is just a fucking yap fest.
聞いたか？出ていかないと生まれ変わった時に後悔するらしい。さすがはカンパニーに高額な懸賞金をかけられた指名手配犯だ。口を開くなり悪人オーラ全開だな。恐怖のあまり
Your Ian voice actor is
内臓まで震えて
just
し
so
まっ
much
た。
better.
お前の隣にいるのは
Wait, isn't that Mr. Adventure Rule of the Ten Stone Hearts?
銃の赤心のアベンチュリンさん。なぜカンパニーの重役がそんな指名手配犯なんかと一緒に。もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら瞬きで合図してくれ。それともまさか二人は友人なのか。カンパニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかり撮っておいてくれ。
My God, chill, bro.
君のサーバントはミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンパニーの制服を着てるが。
Yeah, what the fuck?
知り合いか？
Boot Hill has a better chance of knowing him than Adventurine does.
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。彼が誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。
Called a
戦
Venturina
略投資部
wretched
がいくら
brat.
偉かろうとうちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて誰もが私に許しを請うんだ。それから犬と豚の鳴き声を
Rekka's just like, yeah, I'm just here.
カエルの鳴き声を真似させよう。
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとはなんともったいない。
ところでオーディさんは君の部門にも招待状を送ったのかい？ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の社員はごくわずかだったはずだけど、もしかして君は
Is he gonna like know his name, or is he gonna call him Oswaldo Snyder to trick Boothill? No, I think Boothill knows what that guy looks like.
おお、私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
You are Brian?
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。たった一つの指示で私を泉州という野蛮な地に飛ばしたと思ったら、今度はピノコニーと来た。最初はいい仕事だと思ったが、
Rekka's just here.
まさか下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。
My neck.
おかげで首の痛みも悪化してしまった。
It's hilarious.
だがそれらもすべて過去となる。アベンチュリン？はあ、この私が代わりに新しい銃の赤心になろう。
We are still yapping.
さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ、アサシン。
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃ、戦闘準備だ。
We need Archer. We need Emiya Alter here, and they can use guns together.
なぜそうも危機としている？
Adventuring's little fucking hidey face.
撮影は始まった。役者たちよ、位置についてくれ。
Oh god, I don't think they're ready. They have no idea who Rekka is. They don't know he's a memo keeper.
さあ、カメラを回してあの時代に戻ろう。ザ・サイレント・ホラー・ショー。
Oh no, Noble Phantasm thrown out.
アクション。
Oh, there's no voices. It's in spirit form, he just vanished right before our eyes. The spirit's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Forking hell! Forking hell! Son of a fork! No use. I'm trying to analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sounds. Something far more dangerous is closing in. There's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here. What in the fourth wall is happening? Boothill's about to have a crisis.
その顔が見たかった。私にもて遊ばれるその間抜け面が。
It's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
それはもちろんこの私が主役だからだ。お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。ああ。 この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく悲鳴を早く聞きたい。おっと、すまない。忘れていた。 アサシンの宝具の中では誰も悲鳴を上げることな
Why
く
do they both just
で
seem
き
so
な
fed
か
up?
ったな。
A moment later, the cowboy's friend arrives, equally clueless. Did we just walk into this? Are you kidding me? Usually quiet, no sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Be on guard for any black luxury speedsters. Shouldn't have said that. Everyone to the best of my ability, please don't stray too far from me, but with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. Wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. What I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Have you noticed since earlier our voices vanish when we speak? It's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard or maybe a TV? That's a good fucking point! If it were an Intellitron, there's at least... If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard? A TV? And what's that thing up ahead? TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. And the surroundings look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy's probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Isn't this just like the retro camera filter from like the photo thing? A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs in your ear.
このスコートのテリトリーに入った以上、そう簡単に逃げられると思わないことだ。
Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Believable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a guy share a few wild travels with his friends every now and then? Brief silence that lingers between you is enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. Battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro. Seriously? It's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole space into... No voice dubbing. Oh no. Okay. Director's Cut OST. You all wake in a sealed chamber. The TV's static crackles, singing Death's Lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanished without a trace. Are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. Let me think. How will he bark this time? This punk doesn't bother switching up his tricks. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Unfortunately for the Fate universe, we are also basically superhumans, so... A nameless corpse lies before you. It's not much of a corpse, is it? Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the International Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. When you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. Can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly holy grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I ended up with frown lines. It's a little late for you to say that. Listen carefully. This place. This holy grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as master and wait behind. Wait. Hold on. If I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is lines of subtitles under the door with the name Aventurine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am. Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. They look so uninterested. This place is once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I wanted to ask this since your first line, but why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. The audiences love most watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically, but if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. You watch some rather wild films. By Zipe, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead of you. That's right, I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with the first film in Penacony's early days. Noble Phantasm was based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, Master. One of the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbled together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Taking that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Yet I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Putting your true name on purpose, let me guess. It's just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
Assassin! バカかお前は! なぜ神名をばらした? 英霊にとってそれは弱点のはずだろう!
God damn it, just Scott being voiced is wild. Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? Mia Films? I don't know what that one. I've only heard of Clock Studios. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice, or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over, but keep stalling and well, tick tick boom. Well, shit. Hey, finally meet a kindred spirit and I don't get any fan benefits? Nah, it'd be like that sometimes, kid. Nasty, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right, honestly. If I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my server, remember? At least consider cutting off DonnyVick's legs instead. Good old pal, don't give me that look, I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune, don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet, room's about to blow. I saw off Aventure's leg. I'm gonna saw off Aventure's leg. Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier just to cut down? Please take 2 steps back. Sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack, the lock splits and the door creaks open. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what the assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. You brute force in a horror film? Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you shouldn't be... Wait, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want. Call for anyone to save you. You'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Chainsaw Scott. Are you a piece of gum stuck to my shoe? Protagonist of a horror film is the bad guy? What? He's not weak to fire, sad boys. Not dead. Goddamn. This, what kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll need you again later. This is the power of the heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Pinnacle is just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras with no real legend or history. Of course, we pale in comparison to true heroes. That's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras from my film. Great hell. Does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourself. Act 2 is about to begin. Why are we sitting down so snazzy? What the fuck? After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are still missing. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. Is that giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Pinnaconi's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting comical gimmicks. People in Pinnacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up in Interstellar Junk Market. We're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weakness. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Achilles! Who is part of my quick card team in FGO. Love that guy. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. If you want to see Achilles in the anime, go watch Apocrypha. He fights his teacher Chiron. It's a great time. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? Pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeve. Still, I've got this feeling, even they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway. We're all just fine for the time being. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not going to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. If the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. You know, he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. That is the King of Knights you're talking to. And if you meet the Knights, they are a group of fucking crazy bastards, so, you know, Saber had to be amazing to keep them all together. Better pull my weight too, he might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Clap hands. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. DonnyVick, I knew I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspectives. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail War. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Spring up, holy shit. Deal. See that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Holy Lord, this episode's almost over. Let's get to this shit. / back to the Age of Silence. Is this all the quests? Well, this room gives me PTSD. Kale? What, kinda wanted to do it there. Endless cord. Layout completely different from before. What an annoying battlefield. Breach Grady's zone. Can't bring this space to a calm. We might. Oh, never mind. Feels like we just loop back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? Don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. He's been following behind him, picking it up. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape, no one will ever come to help, and here any struggle is just wasted effort. That was... It looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your Niddle Phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out of the other side of the set. Everyone follow the music. I wonder how she can sing in here. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I sent you to ambush 2 mere low-level characters. How did you still mess that up? You're behind. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Dominating 40%. Ugh, oh god, I don't want to read all this. Ugh. Now dominating 45% of Penacony's local film market, Grady's entertainment company stands as the city's most successful. As times change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? You established the Grady Company while still in prison. How did you convince the company inspector to allow an inmate to form a business behind bars? What? For most IPC dogs, it comes down to one thing. Profit. When prisoners were awake, the IPC's Nickelodeon cinema successfully drained what little money inmates had, but dreams, wow. Before they realized what was happening, my lawyer friends had already put my name on the Dream Bubble movie technology patent. They wanted to squeeze every last coin from prisoners' savings into their own pockets, so they set up a company under my name and made me chairman. Of course, the actual person in charge was our dear Inspector McCoy Tyner. Faced plenty of criticism in IPC Puppet back then, but today Grady Films is practically a brand new company, wouldn't you say? Yes, I'll thank to Mr. McCoy's excessive confidence. He actually gave me the so-called honorary chairman, a dividend share. Treating it like spare change, so prisoners' savings, which should have flowed 100% back to the IPC, now had a tiny stream diverted to me. Though barely significant, that money successfully helped me fund the initial stages of Penacony's War of Independence. McCoy died while trying to crush the rebellion, and the original Grady Company became history, but the Nickelodeon cinemas and assets he left behind formed the foundation of rebuilding our film industry later. In that sense, I should be grateful to him, especially for dying when he did. Oh god. Beyond importing excellent films, Grady Films has fostered many local talents. As competition intensifies, what wisdom would you share with the next generation? Make films with passion, not opportunism. I hope future Penacony creates its own universally famous masterpieces that belong truly to us. I also extend a warm invitation to dream-weaving technology specialists to join Grady Films, help us improve our still-evolving Dream Bubble movie technology, and create better experiences for audiences everywhere. Been dead for too long, forgot you're in trade, huh? Even in silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. At the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. Miss Robin, watch out! By my command spell. No, don't use your spells yet. Whenever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their heads into the floor. Oh no, my God, the ray tubes. Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. Why does the berserker always go berserk? The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo, truly Penacony's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. This note is so cool. You meet again as a caster, your combat style was quite surprising. Look at Rin Tosaka when she owns caster. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages, because people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. Yeah, says the archer who doesn't always use a bow. Archer to wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. It's all you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Did she say it? Master, this cannot change the situation without a true name. I'm just a weak Iris family artist. Now, the way you should have mentioned is your exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly, powerless, barely able to protect her master, let alone with this Holy Grail war. Win this Holy Grail war. Why not work with me again like before? Mr. Odie can grant all your wishes. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Oh my God. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Heavy sigh. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving this opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off skiing, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course, even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Raspity. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Meh, I'm Scott. The true evil. Oh, the director really went all in this time. Thousand Face Scott. Surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirits appear through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Is it just gonna be death? Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of mentioned of evil spirits, a horror icon etched into movie history. Natsu? Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Some private disagreements. Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now? Look, I was young. Young and didn't know what you were doing. God damn it.
力がみなぎってくる。体が分裂していくぞ。スカウトが一人、二人、三人。ああ、後頭部がかゆい。二人の私が引っかかってしまったようだ。
What? This is crazy. Master, your line. Say your inches line.
凡人ども、恐れおののけ。影の中、夢の中、そしてお前の後ろ。
Lord of
私は
the
どこにでも
Wolfpack.
いる。狼の群れの主。洗面層のスカートが全てを引き裂こう。
My God. Oh God, finally. Thank you. Holy color, Batman.
いずれ風に吹き飛ばされる。
The lone wolf will soon arrive and break the enemy's weakness. Isn't this the monkey boss fight? Oh, it 100% is. Oh, we are about to die.
これがまたも
Oh, I forgot that existed.
生命は呼吸するだけで
Dude,
は
we
ない。
just got fucking bodied. What now? Hold up. We literally just lost all of our HP in like one go.
風に吹き落とされる。
飲め支援感謝します。自信生命はさあ
There we go. Now we're
存
doing
分に
this right.
味わえ。
Rabid state. That's crazy. Dude, the fucking back-to-back AoEs is
お会いした
insane.
ことが福を分かちましょう。
Sailor, I'm gonna need you to step up, my boy. Ooh, we maybe shouldn't do that. Or maybe we should.
すべてが燃え尽きるまで。
Let's get
これ
him.
はただ燃やし尽くす。研究の価値あり。ふっ。
Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, you fucking ass
私は
crack.
血に切るために。
Thank you.
ジョン、ユン。
Oh, we're dead. We're so fucking dead.
その戦い方はどうかと思うぞ。
Gallagher, I need you in this moment so bad.
そういうお前少しばかりじゃない。さっき手痛くやられていた。味わえ。
Oh no. Too much stuff. Too much shit happening.
手加減はなし。ユン、サン。
I just destroy real quick. You?
自信があるんか
Oh, here it comes, baby.
再び舞
We
いまし
needed
ょう。
this.
生命はさあ存分に味わえ。
Not dead yet.
命
Okay.
のいずれ風に吹き落とされる。本質は同じ。
Not that we needed that, but. Uh-oh. Oh god, they're coming in. Is that all horse sound? Okay.
今日私たちがここに集まったのは命を捧げ犠牲となったスコートたちを偲ぶためだ。
What the fuck is happening?
あの足手まといどもがいなければ
Damn it, Scott.
真の一匹狼は単独行動をするものだ。お前ずっと後ろに隠れていただろう。この卑怯者が。
Oh god. Scott start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Fighting someone like this, there's no honor in it.
グレイディ、聖杯が欲しくないのか。今すぐシナリオを書き直してセットを変えろ。奴らを叩き潰せる力をよこすんだ。
Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick. That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Actually, I think that was pretty generous. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine.
おい、グレイディ、裏切るつもりじゃないよな。私はお前のマスターだってことを忘れるなよ。私がレイジを使えばお前なんか。
Oh no. Trying to dominate me and my set with just 3 command spells. Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I love this fucking background sound. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Ouch. Act 2. This video's over. Can we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exits. And now, a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still guard your way to start trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? Might give it a thought. Ribbit Saber, help me. No, we are the Galactic Baseballer. Fucking come at me. Should I kill him? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wielded different curses. Disguised as harmless amusement park mascots, they drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed stargazer pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by evil spirits. Well, fuck, let's go get tortured by evil spirits, I guess. In the next episode.